and son, father and son, ooh, having some fun, father and son, a father and son.
Hi, my name is Gabe Della Pena. My dad and I spent this morning at a really cool place called Millennium Park. The park has a wooden walkway that leads to a huge tower. Hey look, there I am now, hanging out on the wooden walkway. There's a tower sticking out right behind me. And there I am, looking down from the tower at the mangroves and the intercoastal waterway. And there's my dad on the wooden walkway that I was talking about. We stopped so that I could snap this shot of him. This is an access area that takes you off the wooden walkway and lets you explore the ground underneath the deck. And this is the path leading from the access area where my dad and I took some snapshots of some critters. This is what it looks like under the deck where the mangroves meet the water. Here's a fiddler crab that retreated back into its hole. They're a little scared of people. Here's a dead fiddler crab that I found laying underneath the deck in the hot, hot sun. Here's a flipped over fiddler trying to turn himself right side up. With a little help from a stick that I found, I had him back on his feet in no time. This is a small bridge that we crossed over a pond loaded with fiddler crabs. Check out how many fiddlers there are in this shot. I'll bet that you couldn't count them all. Here's a souvenir that I found to take home with me. It's a male fiddler's fighting claw. Here's an egg that I spotted down in the mangroves. My dad and I aren't sure if it's a bird egg or a snake egg. We decided we would take some pictures of several different types of lizards. Here's some of the ones that we came across. Almost everywhere along the path, there are signs describing plants and wildlife that are in the park. Here's a cute little squirrel that we found, munching on something in the brush. Here's a flying insect sitting on an old log. We think it might be some type of wasp. Well, we've made a complete circle around the nature trail on the wooden deck, and there's the tower behind me. As we were leaving the park on our bikes to go meet up with Mommy and Lily, we came across this large tortoise. I decided to jump off my bike and have my dad whip out the camera for this shot of me and Mr. Vegetarian. Hey look, there's Mommy and Lily. They rode in on their bikes just as we were leaving.
Hi Gabe. Hi honey. Good to see you guys.
Hi, I'm Gabe's sister Lily. We had a fun time at Millennium Park on the playground that day. They had these cool funnel things that you speak into on one end. The words travel through a tube to come out of the funnel thing on the other end.
We sure had a lot of fun.
What a great time we had. I hope that we could do it again soon.
Well, thanks for watching our clips from Millennium Park.
We both hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.
See you later.
The end.
I spent my day with my dad, hanging out in the park. We could have stayed there forever, but they closed down after dark.
Ooh, father and son, father and son, ooh, having some fun, father and son, father and son, ooh, father and son, father and son, ooh, having some fun, father and son, father and son. Aggie,